It's minicamp time, and we have some storylines that we want to get into. One specifically that I want to talk about today is Denzel Mims. Ooh, a polarizing topic. Let's do it. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary, back with another video, and today I'll be talking about Denzel Mims flashing at minicamp. Before we get started today, I just wanted to mention that you could follow on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. You could also subscribe to the Just Jets podcast. You can call in, leave me your questions, and I'll try to get to them on the show. And last but not least, you got the Patreon later. Today, we have a new episode of Exit 16 West coming out. I'll be talking with Ali from Loyal NY Jet fans, so please don't miss out on that. Subscribe to all these things down below in the description. So apparently, Denzel Mims has been flashing at minicamp, which is just something you like to see. Now, does this mean that I think he's going to be wide receiver 2 and put up 1,000 yards and be exactly what I thought he was going to be after his rookie year? No, I don't think that is fair, but I think it's okay to get excited about it, because if he gives you anything this year, you're taking it, because with what the Jets have in front of him, the Jets have they have 4 pretty good receivers in front of him. And you have obviously you drafted Garrett Wilson in the first round this year. Expectations are sky high. Elijah Moore you took early last year, and he flashed a lot. Corey Davis, I still think, is better than what he showed last year. And they brought back Braxton Berrios, who obviously Zach Wilson is very, very, very comfortable throwing the football to. So I think even if you get like anything out of Denzel where he's functioning, because last year he wasn't functioning. He was, whether it was drops, whether it was penalties, it was just, it wasn't good. And for even someone like myself who I consider myself a Denzel Mims fan, I couldn't defend, there's no defending that. And he needs to be significantly better. And supposedly he came back in better shape, which is that's what you really like to see. Salah's talked about his shape, a whole bunch. You've also heard him talk about Zach Wilson. He's pumping those guys up, which is good. I think you're allowed to like that and get excited about it. Does it necessarily mean anything? I guess not. You're not going to see until they get on the field for real, but I think it's a good sign. So the two reasons really why I'm rooting for Denzel, other than just he's a Jet and I liked him coming out of college, is he possesses something that the Jets really don't have at the wide receiver position, which is a contested catch guy. Garrett Wilson, that's not really his game. He's the route running type. Elijah Moore, same thing. Corey Davis is a really good blocker, but was he a real contested catch guy for the Jets last year? Not exactly. Braxton Berrios is a slot guy. Obviously, he's not a contested catch guy. But at his height, his being Denzel's height, that's what he did at Baylor so well. Even at times as a rookie, like think back to the Los Angeles Chargers game, which was maybe one of his better games in his entire NFL career. And just going up and high pointing the football, it seems like something that he could provide, maybe a red zone threat. Which obviously the Jets adding 2 tight ends and Jeremy Ruckert should help in the red zone. And the running backs can catch the ball out of the backfield, which should also help in the red zone. But the Jets don't have someone where like you can launch the ball up and he can go up and get it. Like what Braylon Edwards was like, or what Brandon Marshall in 2015 was like. And I don't even know if it's fair to say that Denzel has to be what those 2 guys were at this point. Again, I think best case scenario for him, he ends up as wide receiver 5. Best case scenario, maybe he plays well and the Jets feel comfortable moving on from Corey Davis after this year. I think that is like for Denzel, or maybe that's not the case and they end up moving on, or maybe they end up trading him. I don't want them to give up on him, but maybe this hype is because they want to trade him. But it's something to keep an eye on and something that I think is worthwhile to talk about, especially at this time of year when it's quiet. But I'd rather see this than be like, oh, Denzel's not practicing. Denzel's sick. Denzel has COVID, which that's what it was last year. There were so many factors. And with him coming back in better shape, with him looking the part, I think that's all we could really talk about right now and feel confident about right now. So let me know down in the comments below what your feelings are about Denzel Mims going into the year. Are you excited about him? Are you over him? It's fine. He's a very polarizing player. It seems like people are either uber in love with the guy or they want him blasted to the moon. So let me know. I'm okay with either, and we can talk about it in the comments or on social media. Once again, Matt O'Leary NY. Subscribe here if you're new. Give the video a thumbs up. Really helps me out a lot. I appreciate the support. I'll talk to you next time.